returning to town.
Call me a fool, but I just couldn't bear to leave all these things behind in my store.
Urzael is dead, and without his leadership, the Reapers should be easy for Torian's men to finish off.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
But we still don't know why Malthael wants the stone, and he grows stronger by the moment. We are running out of time.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help. She insisted on speaking with you immediately.
If there's treasure to be had, then I'm... in.
What would you like?
Cheldo, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
What is it?
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh, and you know her well. Adria.
Adria.
You're not going anywhere without me.
And why is that?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find
Come
out
if you
where
want.
We hid the Black Soul Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins nearby. We thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same.
Lovely scenery here. Is this where...
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
Patience.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
Not yet.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
I need to go back.
Please, take your time.
I can't do that here. never stop trying, Adria. I'll say that for you.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
Right.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
My father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
I'll be taking that!
Light be down.
Do you know what fear is? The fear of who you are. The fear of what your own blood would do if they knew what you were. No, you could never understand. They ask me what I see when I look into the fire. I see a burning man. I see a burning witch. I see terror and a hunger that will consume everything. What hope do the works of men have against such all-consuming hunger? I gave myself to the flames. Burned. He screamed as the flames consumed him, and the smell was sickly sweet. He had found me. For once in his life he had noticed me, and when he saw that the flames did not touch me, he breathed one word. It was his last.
Not ready yet.
Witch, they called me, but I turned it against them. When their daughter had a child that needed to disappear, when there was a sickness that none of the healers could cure, who was it they pleaded with? When they needed me, the morality they
Not
flaunted
yet.
in the daylight disappeared, as it always does.
So, it's going to be the silent treatment, is it? This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me try.
The first time I heard him, his voice pierced my skull. It reminded...
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
You almost
Patience.
made theft unnecessary.
I'll have to find another guide stone to show which sigil shows the correct entrance. This might be the right passage, but I have no way of knowing. Not ready yet. Had enough. The crusade marches on. Not yet.
I have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim, gods by another name, and their ruin.